Good afternoon. Awesome. My name is Eugene Narciso. I'm the co-founder of Footsteps to Brilliance and the Chief Operating Officer. I am so excited to share my company with you today. My other co-founder, Eileen Rosenthal, and I have passionately been in the educational technology field for 22 plus years. Just some noteworthy, Eileen was a co-founder of a company called Lightspan. Together, we've been in various other companies such as Plato Learning and Achieve 3000. When we looked at our lineage, we knew that we did great work in the K-12 side, but we discovered that we were working on the remediation side of things. We looked at the data when we put the team together. We said, hey, the strongest return on energy to education is early learning. The economists have found it. For every dollar, there's a $17 return to the community. So we knew we needed to be in this field. But what we did was, instead of coming in and doing the traditional, we needed to forecast the market about 2-3 years ago. And we discovered that mobile technology was going to be the ubiquitous platform. And we proved it to be true. District-wide and city-wide enterprise solutions, we are doing things called model innovation cities, where the superintendent and the mayor together are flipping a switch and we're turning on the entire zip codes that they're dealing with early learning material, and it's accountable in 30, 60, and 90 days. I want to share a little bit about what we did to begin. We didn't run to the content side right away. We wanted to start with a disciplined approach, so we created authoring tools that would allow us to really be nimble in a disruptive innovation world so that we could change our content in the fly and then it show up device agnostically overnight. Interestingly, third parties can also put their materials in and it can also be device agnostically available overnight. So I just wanted to share that with you. But the issue has always been about scale. With all these companies, Plato Learning, Achieve 3000, how do we get it to go district-wide? And we addressed the issue of scale with our early learning mobile game platform. It's very unique. What this enables us to do, we can put curriculum and learning games, ours and third parties, assessment, professional development, parental involvement, and I flip a switch and overnight it shows up in every device. We have enterprise control. I could make one change and it will show up. The tech people don't have to go up into the devices and do the upload. It's very sophisticated in how we were able to do that, but we're very proud because we know that that is doubling the infrastructure for a superintendent. Imagine doubling your infrastructure without investing that money. So superintendents are seeing this as immediate scale overnight. So we've reconceptualized our idea of licensing. We're calling it Model Innovation Cities. And what that means is that we're actually turning on the entire zip code or zip codes that's in the jurisdiction of the superintendent and the mayors. What that enables us to do is any child that lives in that zip code or zip codes overnight will get turned on. And what's interesting is we're porting over through the school into the homes so that parents 5-10 minutes at the grocery store, at the dentist office. We'll spend literacy time that's accountable so that we can track it with real-time results. We've been getting rave reviews for superintendents that are really thinking in that type of visionary, actionable strategy. In terms of return on education, it's a 1-to-7 ratio according to the Peabody Picture Vocabulary Test. So for every 1 month that they're on our system, they're getting 7 times gain. So that time compression for learning is such a key component for what we do. I just want to share one of our League of Innovation cities. This is up in Napa, and so this is one of the League of Innovation cities. If you could play the video, please.
The first week that we used a vocabulary app, the children had 11% correct in trying to answer a question. We reviewed that, so we're now about 8 days later, and the same child had a 70% correct rate of getting those vocabulary questions right. And I thought that kind of comprehension in 8 days is a phenomenal growth level.
So net-net, according to the people who are interested in pedagogy, we borrow from the Hart and Risley research that says that low-income homes and high-income homes, there's a 30 million word gap. So we've created a library of ebooks and associated games. The kids think that they're playing games. We're collecting assessments in real time. But what that's giving is a school-to-home connection that we've never seen before, that really gives the superintendents and mayors the message back to the community that we have something that's systemic, connecting school and home in a very unique way. I'm very humbled. In our first year, we've won the industry's most coveted awards. And so in terms of ELL, our program is both in English and in Spanish. We're doing remarkable things in that world. So what's unique about the platform is we're collecting all the data, but not only in English, we're also doing it in Spanish, which is why we won the AEP award for #1 ELL program. Our interest for the summer is very clear. We have strong aspirations for this industry, and we're looking for like-minded partners or investors that can help us grow the enterprise and consumer side of things. Also, we know that publishers are looking for a digital strategy. If you're interested in taking content and overnight showing it in a device-agnostic world, that's what we're trying to do nowadays. So our platform is really open architecture in that unique way. Again, my name is Eugene Narciso. If there are synergies in that regard, I'd love it to talk with you. Thank you so much.